In your experience, are the instances when you've had to use physical force on someone, do those look pretty?
No.
You're familiar with the DAT manual, right?
Somewhat, yes.
And you're familiar with the concept that DAT is control, right?
Correct.
And the goal is always to have more control than the subject, right?
Correct. Do I have control over the subject?
And you want to be one level above them, right?
Yes.
And by one level, I mean if you guys are both talking, you can then use an active countermeasure,
Correct.
like a stabilization or a strike, right?
Depending on the circumstances, yes.
But the goal is to be one step above them.
Correct.
You were just testifying about a briefing that you were present for back in August of 2013, right?
Yes.
Do you remember Lieutenant Kavanaugh saying anything to Detective Jacks about this interview with Brownlow?
I do not. I know that I remember Detective Jacks being in the briefing room, and I even mentioned maybe it might be a good idea to have Detective Jacks be part of the interview because he is black. So I remember specifically mentioning that because I brought that up. Because I thought maybe that would cause Ron Love to be more comfortable and give more of a statement. But I don't specifically remember hearing Lieutenant Kavanaugh make any mention to Detective Jacks, no.
But you remember Detective Gomez volunteering to interview Love, right?
When I left the briefing room, and granted, I left the briefing room before the assignments were given, I got the impression that Detective Gomez was going to be part of the interrogation, the second interrogation. I don't remember if he volunteered or if he said he would do it, I'm not sure, but I just remember having a feeling or having knowledge that he was going to be present.
But you didn't have that same knowledge about Detective Jacks, right?
No, I wasn't sure. And in these briefings, a lot of times, after the day shift passes on the information they have, then a lot of times we leave the briefing room and the early shift is still in the briefing, and that's usually at times when assignments may be given out. Same thing during our briefing on the day shift. After the late shift briefs us, those detectives may leave the briefing room, and then our lieutenants will say, okay, Detective Kopcha, Chief, you do this,